I had a great company reach out to me and ask me to do a review on one of their products. It's the Airmoto tire inflator. This is compact and portable, great for your bike. So hang out while I give you my honest opinion of the Airmoto tire inflator. Hello and welcome to Road Rush Nation. I'm Tara, your host here, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you're a member of the nation, thank you so much, and I'm so glad to have you part of the nation. If you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. I was pretty excited when Airmoto reached out to me and asked me to do a review on their tire inflator. I had always heard good things about them, but I really wanted to check it out for myself. So, and I'm happy to share this with you. Maybe this is an alternative and will work for you on maybe some of your situations. So let's go do an unboxing. So here's the Airmoto Smart Air Pump, as they call it. And it has an LED digital display, an auto shutoff, and a preset pressure. Now, one of the things I liked about this was, you'll see on the side, they advertise, hey, you've got your kids' toys, sporting equipment, your motorcycle, mountain bike, road bike, and even your car, which I think is great to show that it's versatile, it can handle all that. Also on the side of the box, it gives you the different applications and the PSI for each of those applications. So one of the things I like is it's portable, compact, it's got a built-in battery. Also, you'll be able to recharge it, LED light, and fast inflation, they say. Well, we'll see how fast it is and how good it is. So with that, let's see what's in the box. All right, let's take a look at what's in the box here. And this is the first time I'm opening it up, so you're seeing it as I am. Whoops! So you've got your cover. Then, of course, you've got your instructions on the user manual. And there she is. Pretty nice. Let's see if it'll plop out of the box. And yeah, and that's pretty lightweight, compact, not as bulky as another portable that we use. So it also, you'll see it says, I don't know if you can see that, it's got an arrow here, it says pull air hose. So there's your air hose. You've got your hookups. There's an LED light for it. And your power buttons. And in here, so you've got a nice, oops, upside down there, nice case, plus your power cord and adapters so that you can power up what you need to power up. So far, I'd say I'm pretty impressed with just the size and the weight of it. It's not overly cumbersome. So let me get educated on it. We'll get it on the bikes and we're going to try it out. One thing I wanted to show you is, as I took it out of the box, I thought, oh, I didn't even try the power button to see if sometimes they'll put these things with power on them, and I thought, well, let me see. And yep, it's powering on. And what's nice, at the top, it'll give you the PSI reading, and it even has a picture up here of a little ball, so you know what you'd be inflating. And then it does show you how much power is on your inflator, so you know what you're doing. And the 8.0, I need to learn a little bit more about that as to what that reading is, but I'll figure it out. So then you just hold your button, tells you off, but that's a nice display.
Well, it's raining off and on, so as I clean out the shop, I figured I'd take advantage of just trying to use this new little digital air pump setup. Terry's got it for the bike, something to test out. And I just happen to have a utility cart here. We'll get to the bikes later. That has 4 very flat tires. And I thought what we would do is go ahead and see what it's like to air these bad boys up. So We'll pause for a minute, I'll get connected and I'll show you. And one of the nice features on this, it's got an automatic shut off. So if you don't activate it, once it's on for a couple of minutes, it will go ahead and turn itself off. Supposed to do the same thing when it achieves the actual PSI rating. You see I've got it preset for 25 pounds. And let's go ahead and get it started. Keep in mind, this thing is totally flat. All right, so we hit the designated PSI and it shuts itself off. Let's see, according to my clock here, took a little over a minute. So that, I mean, I don't have a great deal of experience with stuff like this. I mean, I got a compressor over here. I kind of know what it does, but I think it's actually pretty good. And considering the footprint, this thing just does not take up a whole lot of space. Be good for a Street Glide or an Ultra that's got the extra room. Fit in the saddlebag real nice, and this thing would be nice to have. I did air up the front tire on my bike. It was down pretty low, and it did not take any time at all. It was quicker than the one and the bigger one actually that I have from Harley-Davidson. So I'm real pleased with this. I'm glad that she's got it to evaluate, because I would most definitely get this one. I'll spend the money and buy this one myself. All right, so we got a few more tires to do. Let's see how we do. All right, let's air up another one. All right, this is the tires on my Polaris. They have a max cold PSI at 24, but I'm only gonna run 22.5 pounds on them. As you can see, they only got about 8 now. But I'm not working them the Polaris the way I was, so I can put 22.5 in it and start getting it ready. And let's turn. So let's see, took it right at about 4 minutes to fill up from 8 pounds to 15.5 on a Polaris tire, full-size tire. So it did not do a bad job at all. And the great thing is no matter how I check it, when you set it at a particular PSI, that's exactly what you get. This is one of the more accurate little air compressors that I've dealt with pretty much ever. So I'm kind of liking this a lot. Matter of fact, I think Terry was looking for it just a little bit ago and couldn't find it. So I guess I'm going to have to tell her that I've got it again.
Well, I finally got the Airmoto back from Aaron, and I have to say he was so impressed with this. I don't think it was going to take a little bit much for me to even get it from him. And he has a Harley-Davidson tire inflator, and he'd rather have this than that, which is kind of amazing. He used it on our Bronco, our bikes, our Polaris, and even my garden cart that had completely flat tires, and it did an amazing job. One of the great things, like I said, is the size of this. It's smaller than most tool bags, so keeping it on your bike is not a big deal. Keep it in your backpack. If you don't have bags and you keep your tools and such on a backpack, this is fantastic to have. One of the great things about this also is the amount of time the battery keeps a charge. I was really surprised. I've let this sit and it has held the charge. Fantastic. One of the other great things too is this charges by a USB, so if your bike has a USB outlet, you can just plug it in and charge it that way. Of course, I always recommend, if you're taking a trip, is always check on things like this and make sure it's got a full charge. Airmoto offers some great deals at different times of the year, and of course we're going into the holidays, so I recommend you check out the Airmoto website. I'll have a link to it in the description so that you can get your Airmoto. This is a great present for anybody, whether they have a bike or not, if you're looking for something special. Thanks again for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you're a member of the nation, thank you again. If you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell. Ride safe, and I hope to catch you on the highways.